one thing that strikes me just, reading about it, watching the trailer is, I think this is the point when they meet is kind of, when the cameras have left, so to speak, like, when the person is kind of left with the tragedy, grappling with it. And that's a place where, members of their community might feel uncomfortable even talking to them because they know that's the person that went through the tragedy. Is the viewer during this movie supposed to be a little uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
think so.
Well, I mean, yes, I think so. I think the origins of this story, right, was Gavin. So he was a new father. He just had a baby. And a news story came on about another school shooting down the road. We hear them so often. And normally his instinct would be to say, like, oh, I have to turn it off. It's too much. I can't be with this feeling because it is so uncomfortable. We don't know what to do with it, right? But he didn't. He sat with it and he forced himself to sit with it and confront it, and then wrote Playdate with that intention to be like, it's too easy to look away. It's too easy to forget. It's too easy to move on to the next thing. It's too easy to forget that when the cameras go home, people, especially these women, these mothers, have to live with it for the rest of their lives. And it doesn't go away, for them. And that's why he wrote it. So if to feel uncomfortable is a totally natural response to it.
Yeah.
I think it's what he felt when he wrote it. So yeah.
And I think the host, which is the character I play, who is greeted with, basically grief at her door, is taking Gavin's lens, which is what it feels like maybe you related to, Matthew, in the sense that you're confronted with, just this unimaginable grief. And I think my character has to navigate that. And I do think her initial instinct is to want to look away. But I think what is great about what Laura and I have chose to look at the glimpse of what Gavin did. I'm not going to look away. I'm going to lean into what's going on with you. And through that, they find a really meaningful connection that I think was needed for both of them.